Now I've coming up to James's because he's promised me a present, so I want to find out what this is. James, I can see you hiding in there.
Aha, the voice. Welcome.
So what about this present that you've been talking to me about?
Okay. This present, in fact, you're going to get a few of them. They're going to be your new pets.
Right.
But they are my favourite pets because, well, you don't even have to see them actually. And they work for you and they do a fantastic job. And what they do is they create food for your land. Right? So I'm going to show you my little city garden, which I think is something that people are going to start to become very interested in the future. Well, already I think. Okay. Because the city garden actually is powered, because of course you've got to always keep fertilising land when you're growing. It's powered by my raw kitchen waste, right. Okay. Which in actual fact I put into a worm bin. Right. And you're going to get some worms.
Ah, that's the answer.
Right? Because what the worms do, the worms eat the stuff, poo it out and make the best compost that you can find.
Right, okay.
And so basically the little city garden I've got here is a demonstration. The idea is to show that you can actually grow almost absolutely anywhere. Right. Yeah? Yes. And everybody's got kitchen waste, and so you've actually got the materials to do it all for free. Right. So you're actually creating food from your kitchen waste with no chemicals. The thing is that you can actually put a raised bed absolutely almost anywhere that's got a little bit of sun, and you've got a raised bed possibility. Brilliant. So if you've got an apartment, it could go on your terrace, for instance, yes. Or your patio, or your roof, yes. Or your car parking space. Right. In fact, well, window boxes, a spare bit of land, yes. Just about anywhere, even flower pots. They're all raised beds, you know. And what you've got is the material to make it happen, which is the fertilised soil, which is the worm poo. Right? So and that's ongoing. We're going to have a. So come on, I'll show you. I'll just give you a little vision of what it's all about. Ta-da!
Right, the city garden.
No, that's a city garden, which could be anywhere. And the fact is that the sort of the food security thing is going to become a little bit crucial in the not too distant future, right. Because of course what we've got now is most of our food depends very, very heavily on oil and things like international transport. Right. So as the oil starts to deplete, it's going to mean less abundance of food and a constantly higher price. So we're going to see food stress appearing, and those who are going to be particularly get it in the neck are the people who live in cities, yes. City dwellers. Now, the thing about something like this is that more or less anybody in the city can actually mount one of these things, yes. And power it with their kitchen waste via worms.
Brilliant.
So it's one of those things that's going to come into its own in the next, in the near future. So here we've got this one. Now look in here. These are lovely lettuces coming. I've done a very interesting thing because at this time of year you want to make you want to put the lettuces a bit into shade. So I've actually stuck some around. Can you come around and have a look around the back here? I don't know if you can see, because I've hidden some in the shade right at the back here. There's a line of them. And look at the difference. They're striving. They've gone really long and thin. And look at the ones over there, all short and curly. So that's the reflection of the amount of sun they get. Right. So if you want nice long leaves, put them in the shade.
Noted.
And of course we've got cherry tomatoes almost coming out of our ears. We've got mint.